Check it out. They changed the font so it's not papyrus. They added little feet. It's just similar now.
Yeah. Nerd alert.
Hey, what's up? It's like 0 degrees in Kraków right now. It's snowing. We are walking to this little organic shop because they have bulk bins for spices and herbs. So I'm gonna stock up on a few things. It's one of 4 stores that I'm aware of in Kraków that have bulk bins for spices. There's this one, there's a Middle Eastern one, Asian one, and then Auchan is the big supermarket. We popped in here before, so we brought our little jars, and we're gonna get some herbs and cinnamon. So we stocked up on rosemary, thyme, oregano, cinnamon, and that'll last me a long time because I use those herbs and cinnamon almost every day. And it's cool that you can bring your own containers in there. So thanks for getting them filled. Yeah, it's funny because last winter we were in Sarajevo and we were like, okay, this is gonna be the last winter ever because we're gonna get the van and then we'll just drive where it's warm. But now we're back in somewhere where it's like really cold. It's not even that cold yet.
No, it's not.
It'll get much colder. But, yeah, and Sarajevo was actually like minus 12 or something. Yeah.
12 for like almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was woo. We're looking for this coffee shop.
It's tiny.
It is. So that shop didn't quite have what we're looking for. We're looking to get a grinder that's not electric for coffee because we want to start grinding our own coffee at home. And that way Kuba can make like a decaf latte for him and he can make me a regular latte. Like we've been going to cafes a lot and we're like, no, let's do it cheaper, make it at home. Yeah. And that's another way that I've cut back on packaging. I use my instant coffee and I use some sugar. It's like unrefined sugar that comes in a paper bag. So I'm skipping the soy milk because it comes in Tetra Pak. Even though that's recyclable, I'm just trying to really cut back in any way that I can. Oh, we've also cut back on buying frozen veggies and frozen fruits. So we only have fresh ones now. We still have jarred ones and canned ones, but we're not buying the frozen ones anymore because they come in the plastic wrap. I think it'll end up being cheaper too.
I think it is cheaper.
Yeah. Tastes better. It's fun to prep the veggies, so yeah, and we can just, cause like carrots, zucchini, and onions, those are always really cheap, so we just like load up on those, and that's like the base for our meals and whatever. Hello! So here are all the herbs that we picked up, that one shop. Oregano, rosemary, thyme, and then we also got cinnamon. This will last us a while. And then from the regular shop, we just got carrots, bananas, some kiwis, and a bunch of apples. So these are just some examples of produce that you can get without plastic there. And then we have the rest of our fruit hanging out here. And then when it comes to dry goods, I get cornflakes from Auchan in the bulk bin. These are oats from some bag from Carrefour. But once these run out, I will get them from the same bulk bins as these guys. Oh, that's leftover granola. Stuff like rice, we can get at Carrefour in the bulk bins, and then this is dried cranberries and almonds. Those are from Auchan. And I have more green lentils. These are from Carrefour. Oh yeah, this couscous. We still have a few boxes of this left over from our hiking trip. In Auchan, you can get this in cardboard boxes, so there's no plastic there. Because sometimes it'll come in a little plastic bag in the box. I have a few more jars of cornflakes, and then this is just all macaroni pasta that I picked up from Auchan. Lots of that. We're gonna have that tonight, actually. So lately, the base of all of our savory meals has been things like onion, carrot, bell peppers, zucchini, broccoli, potatoes, because all of those produce items we can get without plastic at Carrefour. There's other stuff too, we just haven't like branched out much. But those things are all cheap, widely available, and tasty. And then fruit. There's lots of banana. There's always bananas, but now it's time for apples, kiwis, persimmon, citrus, all of that you can get without plastic. This coffee, this instant coffee, I like it. It only comes in a metal container and has a foil like lid. No plastic there. And then the sugar, it's unrefined cane sugar. It comes in like a paper package, so I just transfer that to jars. And see, this is how spices normally come, and herbs, in these little paper pouches, so now we're gonna start buying them in bulk instead. We also get this tea from this cafe, Cavallerca, so loose tea. It's better than the stuff in tea bags like this, because this is technically still plastic. We're also trying to buy things in jars if we can, because I will reuse these jars. But we're still buying some things in cans, like the diced tomatoes. And this is recyclable, and I'd rather buy things in cans and jars than in plastic. So one of the reasons why I am trying to minimize the packaging in the kitchen is just that it's easier to deal with when you're taking the rubbish out. It's less recycling, just easier to manage, it's healthier, and overall it is cheaper. Pretty sure it's cheaper just buying the whole foods like this. And that way we're avoiding like these snack foods that we don't really need because they come in different packaging. And we're trying to avoid plastic as much as possible now. Also, I'll post links to some documentaries in the video description. One of them is on YouTube. It's called Drowning in Plastic. Another one you can find on Netflix called The Plastic Ocean. That was the first documentary I watched, and Kuba and I watched it together, and it's very good. I would watch A Plastic Ocean first, and then watch Drowning in Plastic, and together those are, it gives you a lot of information on like the state of like our current plastic consumption right now and how we can take steps to reduce it. But that also inspired us to just like try to minimize plastic as much as we can while we're living in a flat. We have plenty of time to go and find these stores that sell things in bulk. And since we have the time to do that, we might as well just do it because it's easier.